For years, young Haredi men, as the Ultra-Orthodox are known, have been exempt from compulsory service thanks to political deals and religious considerations. But with the war dragging on and Israeli reservists serving for months on end, that old arrangement is now fueling a modern-day crisis.
The conflict is emerging now because for many decades the Ultra-Orthodox didn't serve, and they were able somehow to bypass the system because of all kinds of coalition deals. But now we're in the midst of a long war, the longest war in Israel's history since 1948, the War of Independence, over 20 months, while people are shedding their blood and many soldiers are fighting for months and months, including reservists who are leaving their families.
The Ultra-Orthodox exemption dates back to Israel's founding, when Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion allowed a small number of yeshiva students to skip service to preserve Jewish learning after the Holocaust. But what began as 400 exemptions has ballooned into tens of thousands, as the Haredi population now makes up more than 13% of the country. And as war wages on, public anger is mounting. The Supreme Court has ruled the state must begin drafting ultra-Orthodox men. That's prompted fierce pushback, including street protests, road blockages, and growing political threats. Meanwhile, Netanyahu is walking a political tightrope. His ultra-Orthodox partners, Shas and United Torah Judaism, say they will leave the coalition if conscription goes ahead. And with just a slim 8-seat majority, Netanyahu cannot afford to lose them.
Netanyahu is fighting a war not to win for Israel, but to win for his coalition, as so many people have articulated. For him, maintaining the coalition is a key factor, because if he's not, he's out of office. And if he's out of office after having to govern on October 7th and bring this debacle to the Israel state, he has to keep his power, otherwise he will collapse. So it's clear that Netanyahu is in a bind. He has to keep the Ultra-Orthodox because they are the base of his support.
Even inside the parliament, tempers are flaring. One lawmaker, himself a former general, lashed out at an ultra-Orthodox minister. A critical vote in the Israeli parliament is set for Wednesday. If Netanyahu's coalition loses the support of the ultra-Orthodox parties, early elections could be triggered. And with polls showing he would likely lose, the stakes couldn't be higher. For now, the war continues, both on the battlefield and in Israel's political corridors.